this is the concluded 10 kVA inverter with 20 kilowatts lithium batteries. As you can see, this is our 10 kVA inverter, and this is the 10 kilowatts lithium battery. One, this is one, and this is two. So the connection is done in parallel to get 20 kilowatts. Then we have 10 kVA here. This inverter is not hybrid, it's non-hybrid inverter. So we used it to power this. Because it is not hybrid, we decided to introduce what we call charge controller. This is the MPPT charge controller that we use in charging the batteries. So this MPPT charge controller is 120 amps charge controller, because we have 500 watt solar panel, 20 pieces of it that we're able to use to generate 10 kilowatts. So because of that, we decided to go for higher MPPT capacity, which is 120 amps, and this is our controller. This controller is used for both surge protections and earthing. So we have equally the voltage protection unit, which is this. And I have the circuit breaker. Though the inverter has circuit breaker, but on our own, we used to add a external circuit control unit in order to help us protect it externally before getting to the inverter. So perhaps there is any short circuit or anything that goes wrong, this should be able to go off first before it can get to the inverter. So because of that, I introduced it, despite the fact that we have an existence of circuit breakers under the inverter. So now I want to turn on the system so that you see how it works, and also show you the house where we want to use it to control. Though we installed it in a particular environment, which is this particular room is meant for the inverter and the batteries, but where the control is actually outside. So we have to link it with our cable. This hose is what we use to send out the cables, both the one that comes from the panel and the one that goes to the house. So right now I want to turn on the inverter. This is the switch. This is on and this is off. If I do it like this, I've triggered it on. Now that this inverter is on, can you see? It has given me output, but with this level now, it cannot go to the house. Though it has brought out output, but it cannot go to the house until I turn on the circuit breaker, which is the output breaker that sends it to the house. So this is the output. So now that it is done, you can see here I have, this is my ammeter. This is what I actually use to determine the amount of current that the load consumes. So whenever I power it with load, I should be able to see the indication here. So right now, follow me to the changeover section where I can now switch it over to the house, because at a point now it is at the initial stage, which means there's no load connected to it. So I'm taking you to the changeover so I will switch it on where the lighting points and other things in the house can begin to function. Just come with me. So here is where the house, they are consuming units, everything that goes to the house is here. So currently, this is our solar. As you can see the indication, as you trigger the solar, the inverter, there's light here already. So I have to bring it down to solar. Now let me take you to the house so that you will see the bulb and other things that we turn on, because we have actually switched it on for the solar use. Let's go there. As you can see, because we just triggered it on, you can see the amperage changed from being 0 to 0.1. So now we will start turning on the gadgets that will be used. As you are putting them on, this will be increasing. So the increase in this is being determined by the load we are using. Look at the socket showing that there's light here. So I will now turn on the light. So these bulbs are on now. So we still have other places we need to turn on. to show you that the system is already working. Here there is no light here. There is no bulb here, so we are going to use this. This bulb is on. This socket is on. As you can see, this is another socket on. This socket is already on. So we have another one. This see them, they are on. These are on. So leave those ones on so that we cannot check the amperage. Just come with me. On those ones so that we cannot check the amperage. So you can see when we went out to switch on the bulbs, they were actually in 0.1, but now you can see it have increased to 2 ampere. So this is what it is actually driving from the load. The more we keep on turning the loads, this will keep increasing on them. Turn them on. So the more we keep increasing the load, the amperage will keep increasing. So that is the essence of this. And this, I use it for men because this is actually on grid that you can use it with external source. So when you feed in your external source here, the indicator will come on, showing the voltage of all the source that came in. So that is how we are able to get it. And this is exactly a power plant, solar power plant that you can use, as you can see from me, like I was telling you. This is the solar panel that is doing the job. So now the job is completed.